Welcome back, family and friends. I got Chris over here today. As you guys see in the last video, the whole tubular rear is done. A couple of things I want to button up, add some support rods for the taillights. But Chris and I, we're gonna go ahead and start tackling this front core support. Those aren't supposed to be there. I just kind of made them fit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I got a whole
Tray.
It's right here, Chris. So everything to put the car back together in the front is right here.
Yeah, good luck remembering where those go.
Ah, you put together so many of these cars, you can't remember. You only go back one place, right? Or three. So anyways, we're gonna start getting this car tore down, so enjoy the time lapse. What is going on, everyone? It's another day. We are working on the hood right now. As you guys seen, I got the whole back basically done now. I got brackets and stuff holding the headlights. Sorry, I got bracket stuff holding the taillights in. So everything's pretty solid in the back. I'm waiting for a new bit for my riv nut gun so I can officially install these side flares, these hoarders for good. But right now, we're working on the hood because we gotta have hood pins. I'm not gonna run the factory latch. So right now, I have these hood pins right here and these arrow latches that came with the hood from RTR, and they end up about right here. And you can see the problem is that, well, there's nothing that goes there. So I'm gonna weld a piece of metal off of this bracket because this is fairly strong. A bracket off of here, basically this way. And then I can drill my hole right here. And then I might end up sectioning another piece on here so I can bolt it to right over here somewhere. So we'll see exactly what's gonna happen. But for now, that's our plan. I got the plasma cutter set up right now. We're gonna cut some of this metal off right now and see how good we can make this thing look. Alright, I just got this side done. It was a bunch of like test fitting stuff. So I didn't record this side, but I'm going to show you guys the other side. So there's a new bolt hole here you see, and there's one right there. So this thing just bolted in super nicely, and it lined up exactly where that's supposed to go. So now on this one, we'll do the exact same thing. These are my pieces that I made. They actually turned out pretty good for, you know, me making them, right? Don't worry about this brown color, it comes off and it's gonna get painted anyways. So we're gonna slide this under here, put it exactly where we want it. I mean, you can see that thing just fits so nicely in there. So while I hold this in the air, I'm gonna just start my drill bit there, then take it over to the drill press over there and go finish it up. Okay, see right there is my drill mark. So let's walk over here to the drill press and go push it through. drilled. I'm gonna go bolt this into the car and show you guys how I find the other marks. All right, I got our bolt in here. Tighten this up. All right, it's tight. Make sure all of this is exactly where you want it, which it looks pretty good. We're gonna have a hole right here drilled, and then somewhere right here be our second hole. And take our bit, find the center. We're getting closer and closer to finally getting this body kit finally done. I just had to turn the heater on. It's getting cold here in Ohio. It's like, I don't know, probably high like 50 today, so it's getting pretty cold. Anyways, I went ahead and I bought some hood pins because I bought some hood pins for the front and they're actually too big. I think standard hood pins are like 5/8. And these hood pins measure like a little under 1/2 inch. So I bought these are 3/8 hood pins. They're like little tiny ones, small ones. So just to hold the trunk on. So once I get those on there, it's get held down like that. And I also got in everything all for all the rib nuts. So I can start taking all these out and putting actual rib nuts in there with screws. So let's go ahead and get these installed. After that, we got to disassemble the whole back basically to get everything else back on. So not quite done yet, but we're getting closer.
Staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with.
Well, these didn't turn out too bad. They look pretty good. They're on there. They're obviously loose still. Might bring this one down some more. Tighten it up a little bit. Maybe that one over there too. But these all fit though, which is nice. This one fits. This side's a little tight over here. I'm not sure why, but just kind of call it whatever at this point. This one's nice and tight though. So that one needs to come down a little bit to stiffen it up. But the trunk is now done.
Following the light that sets me
Now that I have all my rib nuts in, see they go all the way down there. So now this panel will be able to go in for good. But before I can do it on this side, I gotta take care of this gas filler neck. I need to separate it at the seam, cut the back out, and spin this thing around because the way it is right now, I can't put gas in my car, it's gonna be behind the quarter. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to open up this metal carcass it's in, cut the filler neck, put some hose or something, and then spin it around so it faces inside the car. Well, hopefully this was the last of the hard, annoying, difficult stuff. I have the filler neck done. Show you guys how I did it. I actually took it off from down here because I cut it right there. You can see that hose, and it used to come out this way. So I cut it, sliced it, and I turned it. So now, because it was right here, obviously, now it's right here. So it's a lot easier to get to. don't have to take the quarter off to fill up my car. So the idea is when I need fuel, I just pop the trunk lid off, put fuel in the car, trunk lid back on. So that's where I'm currently at right now. I'm gonna get this bumper back on and try to start working on another part of the car. I think all the body work is done. So I made some hangers. See if I can show you guys. They go from right there down. I bought some rod and I got them welded up right there. Welds don't look too bad. And this one, I did the exact same thing. Try to show you guys where so I drilled a hole in the frame right here. I used one of those fender clips, put it in there. Again, welds look pretty good. And then I got this one all welded up right here too. So they're pretty even. I mean, that one's obviously centered. And this one over here is not centered because this one was from the accident. And these are like Roush exhausts, they're pretty expensive. So I'm not going to change that. Not sure if I already showed you guys, but got a tow hook right here now, on the bottom of the bash bar. All these are on for good now. All these side panels. And then this front panel, this was actually broken here off the fiberglass. So I cut a piece of my old bumper off. Try to show it to you guys. Piece of old bumper off, and I J welded in there, put 2 rivets. So now, put that up there. But actually it's not too sticky. I just didn't want to put this on there and then, because the J weld's still a little wet. So I'm probably gonna leave that hanging until the morning. And then once the morning comes, I can put that up there. And then I'll close that gap really nice. And this thing will be way better off. The whole front is done though. I did cut a hole right here for my tow strap. I think that's gonna be it for this video. What else do we still have to do to this car? Cages get shipped Friday. So hopefully by the time you guys see this video, they will already be here. What else we got going on with the car? I gotta order a seat still, gotta sit in Jordyn's car, try his out. But that's it for now, so don't forget, like, subscribe, keep following the RTR car build. And I do need to start jumping on the ball and getting the livery done too, to see what colors we wanna do. I might end up leaving the wheels white though. They do look pretty good white, so till then, see you guys in the next one.